What's going on, everybody? It's Raiza here, coming at you with another video, and I know this is something I usually don't kind of do. I usually leave this to people like MCole, right? But I wanted to cover real quick the absolutely insane news that we just got involving Ghosts from the Past 2, The Second Haunting, and take this with a grain of salt, right? This might not be real because it's not updated on the actual site, but it is apparently being shared to House of Champs, so you can kind of see off here in the corner a little bit his tweet. He and all the other content creators tweeting about it, saying that they are getting other creators telling them about it, and it's being shown on like a live stream or something like that. And yeah, Ghosts from the Past 2 just had some insane product leak. Well, is it really a leak if it's actually like official stuff? But anyways, yeah, this set is actually looking insane because we just got a few awesome reprints revealed. So we already knew things like Crystal Beast, Rainbow Dragon, Decode Talker, Heat Soul, and you know, Boral End and things like that. You know, we knew those were all coming to us in this set, right? But apparently, we are also getting Crystron Halq, number 97 Draglubion, Raiza the Mega Monarch, Aluber the Jester of Despia, Go DDD's Divine Zero King Rage, and both Sandwich and Rare Fish. So this is obviously huge, you know. Halq has been sitting at a very pretty penny for the longest time now, especially considering now that it is back in the format. So it went up from like 20 to 30-ish to like 80. So that's kind of crazy there. And then we also have Draglubion's not really like a major thing. Not many people are using it, but it's really nice for rogue decks that actually would like to use it for the Numeron stuff. I think Draglubion's a very cool card. Raiza is another immense reprint here because it goes anywhere from like $60 to $70 still for either of the printings, unless you want a really beat up one. And so that was one of the biggest things holding back Flunder from seeing a lot more representation, is because Raiza was super necessary, especially going second. And so seeing this get a reprint, especially in Ghosts from the Past of all things, is really, really nice. Because, as we all know, Ghosts from the Past, I don't remember if it had any short print issues. However, I do know it was really easy to pull certain things back when I actually opened a little bit of it, and I got some of the things that I needed from it. Everything was like $2 or less that I needed when I was playing Dragon Link at the time. And so I feel like these things actually being able to potentially not be short printed or anything, and being able to be a lot more accessible, is going to be really nice for the metagame, especially because this is coming out next month. So this can be like either right before or right after a major ban list. And this not only says a lot about the ban list and stuff, which I'll get to here in a second, but it also will help Yu-Gi-Oh! Get into a much more affordable state if we hit certain things on the ban list, like the Adventure Engine, right? And continuing on from the Raiza, we have Aluber. This is a very crazy reprint. I mean, not crazy as in like unexpected, but crazy as in crazy good. Considering that we are getting the Albaz Strike structure deck this month in April. And so, rip to everyone that I guess just spent like $400 on a playset of Aluber for some reason. It was kind of obvious it was getting a reprint. There's no way they would not let this card get a reprint when they're trying to push the Albaz stuff so hard. So sorry if you already spent money on that, even though it's kind of stupid if you did it anyway. But seeing it get a reprint here is so good, especially for people that do want to play Despia, even though I don't think it's that, like, amazing of a deck. And another really good one here, obviously, is the DDD Divine Zero King Rage. So, if I recall correctly, this card is unavailable in Europe because it was an Arc 5 promo, and Europe has always had issues with promos. That's why they stopped the V-Jump stuff, I guess, I think, I don't know. And so seeing that not only be more accessible to people, you know, in other regions, but also being able to just be more affordable, period, for all the people that want to play DDD after the new support came out, is really cool because it's their only 0 scale, so it's the only way you can pen summon Kepler, and it's been sitting at like, what, 17 plus for just the single card. You never even use the effect or anything, by the way. I think it comes up like once in a blue moon according to DDD players, if that, but you mainly just use it as a scale for Gilgamesh. And so just having that be a lot more affordable and a lot more accessible to DDD players is so cool. And then finally, the Sandwich and the Rare Fish. Honestly, Sandwich, I don't think, I think people are just, they like Sandwich, right? I also like Sandwich. I think it's such a funny card. But I think the Rare Fish could be really interesting because maybe we'll actually get more fish archetype stuff. I mean, it could just be for sharks because we are getting the Duels from the Deep thing, which I keep forgetting is just still so far away, or it was when it was revealed. But it might be cool if we actually get a fish archetype because we don't really have a fish archetype. Fishborg doesn't really count in my opinion, even though they have one card that mentions Fishborg, which I had no idea, by the way. That's crazy. But I think it'd be really cool if we actually got a fish archetype. But what do these reprints not only say about the price of the game, but also what does it say about the metagame, right? So I think the big one, obviously, is Halq. Seeing Halq getting the reprint here means that Halq is not going to be hit on the next Forbidden Limited list. And don't give me the whole, oh, it could get hit like right after being reprinted. If the ban list is either right before or right after, because there's no way they're going to wait that long, there's no way they're going to hit Halq. They can hit the Halq engine, but they cannot hit Halq. That would be completely stupid, and there would be a lot of mad players, right? Because not something like Evo, where it's just like, I got reprinted and like 2 months later, then it gets hit, because the card was like 20 cents anyway. But seeing Halq get a reprint here means that if they want to hit the Halq engine and they don't want to hit Deskbot, which I think would be a stupid hit anyway, they need to ban Auroradon. I'm personally team ban Auroradon. I think that Halq is a perfectly fine card because it enables some really funky stuff with some like hidden decks, right? And almost no top deck really utilizes it without the Auroradon stuff, except for currently things like Dragon Link if they don't want to play it, because they can go ahead and use it for the Shooting Raiza for the snow instead. But see, I think that's a really cool application for the Halq, rather than, you know, just Halq, special Deskbot, go into Auroradon, make 3 tokens, special Deskbot, blah, blah, blah. Go into Baron A, Herald Savage, you know? I think Halq existing is really cool for so many decks, especially decks like Water, which is one of my personal favorite decks. I actually just got rid of my Halq, so this is really nice that I got rid of it when I did, because I considered holding on to it. But I thought I'd be reprinted in the Synchron set and not this set, but I mean, hey, I'll take what I can get. Next up, of course, we have Raiza. With Raiza being reprinted, it gets rid of the massive paywall that was in the way for a lot of people that wanted to play Flunder. Admittedly, people just don't really like the deck a lot because it's boring to play, because it is very linear and very kind of slow, you know, whatever. And that's completely understandable, right? But I also feel like Raiza being so expensive was a big gatekeeper for so many players that wanted to play the deck because of its sheer price point and because of how important it is, especially when going second in this metagame. So I think if Raiza is a lot more accessible, I mean, hell, even me, I might actually pick up a Flunder Core, and other people might actually pick up Flunder Cores as well, because Raiza is just such a great card. Aluber reprint, of course, is really, really good because the Despia strategy wasn't too pricey outside of Aluber, and with the branded stuff coming in the Albaz structure deck, meaning that you can get 3 structure decks, right, and be perfectly set for like 30 bucks, well, now you can actually affordably build something like Despia, especially if we do see hits to the DPE package. Like, you know, I kind of want to see a Verte ban and a Fusion Destiny limit. I think that would be great. This isn't a ban list video, though. It's just kind of like a little implication thing. I think that would be really, really cool to see more people actually hopping on Despia, even though, like I said, I don't think it's that great of a deck. It's okay. And then finally, we might see more DDD players with the whole Zero King Rage reprint. I think that is awesome. I really like DDD as a strategy. Machina X is just a ridiculous card. And then I think the instant fusion target reprints are unexpected, but completely welcome, because you gotta admit, there's a lot of instant fusion targets out there that are just so expensive, and they stay super expensive for so long until an OTS pack comes along and reprints it as like a super or a common, which, I mean, I would much rather see an instant fusion target in here than my OTS pack, right? I actually want my OTS packs to have good reprints because I'm getting those more often than I'm getting actual sealed product. But that's going to do it for my little discussion over like the leaks or whatever that we just got from Ghost in the Past. I'm really hoping that this is real and I'm not going to post this in like 5 minutes later after a bunch of people flock onto it. You know, I get told that it's fake. That would kind of suck, but yeah, anyways, what do you guys think about these reprints in the comments? I think this is an actually crazy amount of reprints, especially because people are going to be opening this set anyway for the ghost rares, because it is 2 times as likely to get a ghost rare, and also for the nostalgia bit in those ghost rares, so it's going to be really good for the market overall, flooding all of these great staple cards and reprints into the market so that it's a lot more affordable to play. But yeah, again, tell me what you think in the comments below, because that's going to do it for the video. If you liked it, please sure to leave a like, as well as put this video and the channel into YouTube recommended, and if you want to see more awesome content like this, like the rest of my epic Yu-Gi-Oh content, then perhaps consider subscribing, because we're on our way to 1,500 subscribers by the time I graduate. But once again, thank you all so much for watching, and I'll see you in the next one. This is Aurora, signing off.